Hey everybody, Mr. Telfer here. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Before we get started on today's video and the things that I wanted to talk about today, I wanted to share with you some changes that are coming to the Google Classroom and where you'll be able to find my older videos that I've been posting on here. Up until this point, I've just been keeping all of the videos on all of your teachers' classrooms, and it's getting a little bit too much. So what I've done is I've created my own Google Classroom. Well, I've actually had one for a while. I just haven't had any students in there, but I figured that that would be a good place for me to store all of my old videos. And if you guys wanted to watch them, you guys could join my classroom. And that's the only content that I'm going to be putting into my classroom, are the things that I've posted onto your teachers' sites already. So for now on, I'm going to be linking two things with everything that I post. I'm going to be linking the form that you guys have been filling out with your questions, but I'm also going to be linking the code to my classroom so that you guys can add that into your dashboards if you want. Totally don't have to, it's up to you. But let me show you that code right now. Okay, so this is my classroom code. So if you guys want to join, you're welcome to. Again, the only things I'm going to be posting in here are my older videos. I'm thinking that I'm going to be keeping 5 days worth of videos into your teachers' classrooms, and I'll probably just every Friday at the end of the day, or maybe over the weekend, I'll move all of that week's videos into my classroom, and then I'll just start over fresh on Monday. So you're welcome to join this classroom if you want, if you wanted to have access to those older videos. If you don't, totally fine. Just wanted to let you know that's an option for you. Okay, so what I actually wanted to do for today's video, I kind of wanted to respond to some of your guys' questions that you guys have been asking me in that form that you've been filling out. It's still linked right above where you click this video. So if you have a question for me, or if there's something that you think that I might be able to help you out with, please feel free to fill out that form and let me know. We've been talking a lot about coping strategies and breathing, and we've had a lot of really good stuff going on this week, but I haven't gotten to a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking. So I thought that I would just talk to you guys about some of the questions that you have, and I'm probably not going to get to all of them, but I picked out a few that I thought would be helpful for everyone to kind of know about. So here we go. So the reason that this week was mostly about coping strategies was because a lot of the questions that I got from you guys were about how to make ourselves feel better. For instance, this question was, I'm hoping you can share a video about how to turn my frustration and anger into happiness. And that's what coping strategies do, is they turn those uncomfortable feelings into something a little bit more comfortable. Another one about that said, can you give some ideas on how to stop feeling sad or changing thought processes? What I would say to that is coping strategies, they're not going to make your uncomfortable feelings go away 100%. As I'm sure you guys have realized by practicing on your own, doing deep breathing and going through that list that I shared with you and finding something that works for you might help you feel better, but that feeling is still kind of there. It's not about stopping that feeling. It's more about just making the feeling more manageable so that you can go throughout your day and it doesn't stop you from doing the things that you want to be doing. And another question, can you do a video on staying calm? I hope that all the videos that we did this week were helping you guys to figure out your own ways of staying calm. Another question that someone asked was about gratitude. And I did a video a week or two ago about gratitude. And I talked about how important it is to say thank you. Maybe everyone in your family is frustrated. The best way that we can help other people is sometimes just by noticing the good things that they're doing for us, or the good things that we have, and giving thanks for those things. And then this question, I want to know how candy is made. Like, for example, Zotz, the hard candy that fizzes in your mouth when you bite. That's a great question. I don't know. Yeah, I think you and your parents could do a quick Google search and figure out more about that than I could ever tell you. Here's a really good question that I'm sure a lot of you are wondering about right now is, when are we going to be able to come back to school? This is on everyone's mind. Everyone wants to know when we're going to be able to go back to school. I would love to know. Mrs. Franklin would love to know. And I wish I had that answer for you. But unfortunately, we really don't know exactly when we're going to be able to come back to school. What they've told us is that the schools are going to be closed at least through the end of April. So there is a chance we could be coming back beginning in May, but we really don't know for sure. I will say this though, they won't start school back up again until it is 100% safe to do so. That's the number one reason why we haven't started school yet, is just to make sure that we keep everyone safe and healthy. So I promise, everyone wants to get back to school. Everyone wants the students back in school just as soon as it's safe to get us all back there? Sorry, that's probably not the answer you were hoping for. Here's another really great question, is why is there sadness? And my answer to that is, without sadness, we wouldn't know what happiness was like. There's a really great video that Disney did called Inside Out. Maybe you guys have seen it, where the whole time happiness is just trying to make that little girl just feel better all the time. Everything has to be happy all the time. But by the end of the movie, spoilers, we realize that sadness is actually a really important feeling for us to have. And it's not a bad thing to feel sad at all. By having those sad feelings, it can actually help us appreciate the happy times even more. And feeling sad with another person can help you feel more connected to that person. So even though sadness can be a really uncomfortable feeling sometimes, I personally think it's one of the most important feelings that we can have. Another question, how to play Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 and explain your answer. There's a good idea. Smiley face. I've never played Fortnite in my life. Okay, wait, I take that back. I played one game at my sister's house and I took 3rd place. Not too bad, but I have no idea how to play Fortnite 2 Season 2. Sorry. Here's a good question. What do you do when you were bored? That's a great question. Believe me, I have kids. They're bored out of their minds, and I struggle to know what to do with them also. One thing that I will say about that, though, is that list that I shared with you, the coping strategies list that's still in your Google Classroom, even if you've found a coping strategy that works really well for you, one thing you could do is just go through that list, and anything that you get your parents' permission to do, that you can do inside, those are some ideas that can take up some of your time if you're feeling bored. And hey, worst case scenario is you try it, it doesn't help you feel better. Best case scenario is you do it, you realize it's something that you really enjoy, and it's something that you can do again in the future. Here's another thing that a lot of you were asking about, this topic of the coronavirus. But this question that someone asked was, why does the coronavirus seem so serious that they have to close everything down? I know that the coronavirus, this topic, is something that's unavoidable. It's on all of our minds right now. To answer that question, I'm actually going to ask you to watch a previous video that I shared with you all about 2 weeks ago. The title of it is called Let's Talk About the Coronavirus. And I talk about things like that, about why it's so serious and why we're having to take these precautions, because I know that's something that's on your guys' mind. Let's see. How big do scientists think space is? And tell everyone I say hi, but don't say my name. Hi, everyone. I don't know. Bigger than this? Okay, final question. May you do more yoga videos? Absolutely. I absolutely intend on doing a lot more exercise and yoga videos in the future. They're coming, just be patient. Well, that was really fun, and I hope that was helpful for you all. That form, if you guys have any more questions for me, or if there's anything else that you think that I might be able to help you with, it's still linked right above where you click this video. Just click that, put your information in, give me a question, and I will probably do these question and answer type videos anytime where there's enough of them where I can't get to them all in a video, but I still want to give you guys those answers. So feel free to keep those forms still coming in, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Well, I hope you all have a great Friday. Next week is spring break. Raise the roof. If I have time throughout the week, again, I'm sitting here in my house anyway, so I might upload a video or two. We'll see. But I'm hoping that I can take some time off also and just enjoy it with my family. But I hope this next week, where you guys aren't required to do any schooling, I hope you guys will find time for yourselves. You'll find time for self-care, and you'll still take care of yourselves, your mental health and your physical health. And anyway, I hope you guys just have a great spring break, and you guys just stay safe and healthy. And I will see you guys in the next video.